saw what Roansy Contreras had. You saw what Roansy Contreras had. Everyone inside Wrigley Field saw what Roansy Contreras had. I'd sure like to think that the manager of the team would have seen it. Good morning to you. Good Thursday morning. I'm Dejan Kovacevic of DK Pittsburgh Sports, and this is Daily Shot of Pirates. It comes your way bright and early every weekday. If you're into football and or hockey, I also offer daily shots of Steelers and Penguins, where you found this. Cubs 10, Pirates 6. You can point fingers in all different directions here. That's actually not my objective. Roansy pitched horribly, and I'm even including the 1-2-3 inning with which he opened. It only took the Cubs and their own perceptive people a matter of minutes to figure out what was going on. He was staying away. Not even nibbling. Nibbling is when you're just missing the zone or whatever. He was just pitching the ball 7 feet away from everybody, hoping that they'd swing into outs, which a couple of the Cubs graciously did for him first time around. The second inning, he just got smoked. He wouldn't even come over the plate at one point, and you could tell that it was willful. My friends, if it sounds like I'm going to get a little bit extra pumped up here today, it's because I am. I am not here to make a case for Roansy. I am not here to defend the way he's pitched of late. To the contrary, to the dramatic 180 degrees polar opposite contrary, I'm here to say that he's been just abominable. And he should not be put into situations that make things worse. I thought we'd already gone over this. He's out there in Seattle. He's told he's going to the bullpen. You know, he's surrounded by me and a couple other people traveling to cover the series way out there. And he has to explain himself and how does he feel. Next day, Vince Velasquez gets hurt and Roansy's told he's right back in the rotation. Roansy goes back in the rotation, gets shelled. Worst line of his life. Go through the whole thing again, told he's going into the bullpen. Great. But when you demote a guy into the bullpen, who's putting him in the game with a lead in the first place? And you're going to have to believe me when I tell you that I'd be saying the same thing even if Roansy had just come in there and shined. The move itself, seeing him in that situation, after Osvaldo Bido, to his credit, had a really nice 4-inning big league debut. It's a 5-1 lead. It's a divisional opponent. You're in a week where at least somebody somewhere should be thinking about the fact that you're still in first place. God knows how, but you are. And you just throw Roansy right back out there again. So let's go back to this now. 6th inning, not the 5th, which the Cubs basically gifted to Roansy. He goes out there for the 6th inning, doing the exact same thing, only now everyone sees it. So you're either, if you're a right-handed hitter, going to stroke the ball the other way, or you're just going to stand there and take your base. He had nothing. He had no stuff, no command, and eventually he even had no poise, which is not something that you normally see for him. And the manager just left him out there, not only to die individually, but to lose the game. Because when you lose a 5-1 lead, you're going to lose that game. I don't want to hear about Johan Ramirez coming in and struggling similarly with it. None of that even should have happened. Okay? That's an alternate reality. Shouldn't even have occurred. You can't manage like this. This was what Shelton had to say after the game in Chicago regarding Roansy.
Well, number one, I mean, with what we had available, Moretta was down, Z was down. So it was more the fact of, we were giving him one more hitter. And then because of what Ramirez threw yesterday.
Figure it out, guys. Figure it out. You either want to be in first place or you don't. Figure out how you're going to behave, how you're going to conduct yourselves, how you're going to prioritize things. Because all that happened last night in Chicago was that two things that should have been a priority weren't. Neither of them. Winning the game? Nope. Very clearly not. Development of young players? Nope again. Which is it? What are you doing? What are you doing? When we come back, J1Q. This portion of Daily Shot of Pirates is brought to you by our friends at North Shore Tavern. That's directly across Federal Street from PNC Park. It's home of Steak on a Stone, an eating experience, underscoring the word experience. The steak is brought to you partially cooked on an 800-degree stone, and you do the rest. It's a ton of fun, it's a great meal, and it's a baseball atmosphere like no other in Pittsburgh. North Shore Tavern, right across Federal Street from PNC Park.
Your front door, your car, your bike, your computer, your gun. Safety is a habit. Every day you lock and secure your home and everything you want to keep safe. Gun safety and responsible storage are no different, and the best way to help prevent accidents, misuse, and theft. If you have a firearm, own it, respect it, and secure it. Visit ProjectChildSafe.org. Brought to you by the National Shooting Sports Foundation and the Bureau of Justice Assistance.
Today's J1Q comes from Mark McGonigal, who asks, DK, is it wrong to feel that Rowanzi is toast in a Pirates uniform? You know, I tell you guys, I really like this kid, okay? I like his makeup. I like what he's all about. I like what he brings when he's himself. And there isn't one among us, not me, not you, Mark, not anybody listening to this program who hasn't had a down period in his or her life. And I'm inclined on a lot of levels to default toward believing in him. But no, I don't think it's wrong to feel as you do. It's your own feeling. I do think it's wrong right now, and this is no fun to say either, for this kid to be in the major leagues. Certainly not if this manager's not going to protect him. If Rowanzi has to go back to Indianapolis and he gets a chance to start again, to go ahead and just be that guy and work out different pitches, I don't care how many games the Indianapolis Indians lose. Maybe the Pirates do. I don't know. They seem to not care if the Pirates lose these games. If he goes down there, he gets into the rotation. Beto looked good enough last night that he's definitely going to get another crack. Maybe Quinn Priester, after the promising start that he had a couple nights ago, will be up soon enough as well. Rowanzi can go down there, just do whatever it takes. Don't worry about a thing. Don't worry about results. Don't worry about all the eyeballs being on you. Don't worry about it. And this is the stuff that's killing this kid right now. Letting everybody down. You know, that's a 5-1 lead on the road within the division. You know, he's got Carlos Santana running over to that cement short wall over there by the first base line, practically breaking his kneecap to catch that foul pop for Rowanzi in the fourth inning, and he let him down. I'm sure that's how he feels. He let Carlos down. He let all these guys down. You know, let him go to Indianapolis. I don't say it in a mean way. I don't say it in a get this bum out of here kind of way. But no, they've got his rights. They've got Rowanzi's rights for 6 years. There's no reason for him to go anywhere, to be gone from a Pirates uniform, if that's what you meant, like permanently. But I do feel like this would be a really, really good time for this young man to be able to clear his head. I appreciate the question. I appreciate everyone who listens to Daily Shot of Pirates, and we will do another one of these tomorrow. I'll be flying up to Milwaukee to cover, I don't know how to put this, but it's a series between two teams vying for first place, but all they ever do is lose.